My name's Dr. Mena Ramos, and I am a family physician, also the co-founder and CEO of Global Ultrasound Institute, and I'm from Oakland, California.
I am Anna Nixon. I have been a nurse practitioner for 4 years, and I am from Kansas City, Missouri.
My name is Marcia Roberts-Morris, and I am from Tallahassee, Florida. I am a nurse practitioner, adult gerontology.
My name is Angeline Almario. I'm a family nurse practitioner originally from Sacramento, but recently had moved here to San Diego, California.
My name is Jessica Lee. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida, and I've been a nurse practitioner for 4 years. This course has been the best onboarding process I have ever experienced. I look at it more of like an experience than a course because there are just so many different components that have kind of opened my eyes to what it means to be a veteran and what it means to be a soldier.
I thought it was one of the most amazing trainings I've ever been to. It's the combination of the experiential with the theoretical, just immersion on a military base, aboard a ship, in a submarine, being able to meet and hear firsthand from Marines about their experiences, and having time in the classroom to really understand and learn what a disability questionnaire is, how to fill out forms properly so that veterans can get the care that they ultimately need.
This course has been totally transformative, I think, for the way that I look at the DBQs and look at veterans in general. I think before coming to this course, I just assumed that veterans would make claims for things that happened on deployment or during combat, but learning what they go through on a day-to-day basis with PT, with all of their training, you know, when we rode the vehicles, went down in the submarine, even just carrying the packs, like how heavy that was, and just on a day-to-day basis, having to do that over and over and over again, and what they really give to serve for this country is incredible.
This course is just exceptional. It has provided me with the skill set that I need to go out and provide quality assessments for veterans that they deserve.
I think the course is very impactful. It has the detailed guidance that enhanced my ability to perform assessments and examinations of veterans with utmost accuracy and sensitivity that I think is truly needed for our military servicemen and women.
So the charting is extremely intimidating when you first take a look at it, but Dr. Sefa she has figured it out. She has taught us how to break the questions down, to absolutely only respond to what the VA is really asking you for instead of trying to figure things out on your own. So it has been extremely helpful, and I feel confident.
Just how intentional VMG is with revealing to you, what soldiers deal with on a day-to-day basis. Before coming, I associated a disability with someone who actually was deployed and was in combat, but that can happen with just their MOS, just things that they do on a day-to-day basis. Getting in and out of the vehicles, getting up and down the ladders, the martial arts combat that every Marine has to do. I think everything can kind of cause a little bit of wear and tear on your body, which can absolutely lead to something where the veteran is deserving of some type of compensation.
I think what stood out the most was being able to be on site at a base and really see what the day-to-day of a Marine looks like, what training looks like, what it smells like when you are in this type of a vehicle, what fumes, how heavy a helmet feels like when it's on your head, what it feels like to be in a tight space like a submarine. And not only to be in the space, but to be alongside the men and women who are serving in the military, and hear from them firsthand what their experience is like. And not to just do that once, but over the course of a week was just so impactful.
The ride on the beach, wow, yes. So that's something else that I would also see in movies, but it was just to actually be inside and to have the helmet on and to just be in that enclosed space was something that I have a newfound respect for. I actually got a little nauseated in there, and that was something that I didn't expect to experience.
I think this course is really necessary. I would say that anyone who plans to do this work, I feel like it's an absolute, it should be a requirement to go through the course that Dr. Sefa has given us, because there's no other course out there that would give you the proper training to perform these disability examinations.
I can't imagine doing this kind of work without having had this training. It's one thing to go to medical school, it's a whole nother thing to learn and understand this process of how to do a DBQ. And if you don't have that training, I can't imagine doing the job properly, being efficient, and ultimately being able to serve the veteran properly and fill out paperwork the way it needs to be filled out.
I think that to better serve our veterans and to efficiently be able to advocate for them, this course should be mandatory. I don't think that anybody should be allowed to do it without it, because I don't think there's any way that anybody could know how to do this from the beginning without learning the things that were taught to us and the different resources that have been made available to us.
I would recommend this course to anyone that is going into this line of work. I believe that the veterans deserve someone that understands the questions as well as the vast amount of resources that I received while I was here, and that's also been extremely helpful.
I venture to say I don't know that I would even try to do this work without this course, because it is so transformative to teach you the efficiency, the accuracy, to get the veteran what they need and not just keep getting them stuck in an unfortunate loophole that so many of them are stuck in. For the military side is just being so appreciative for the time that they spend away from their families, the service that they provide to us to keep us safe. And just so many times I looked at the people around and I was like, I'm just so glad I live in America, because this is so awesome.